The one that created you is in the business of creation. He has a purpose for creation. He creates for life. He creates for eternity. What are you doing thinking that? Well, probably it's because even myself, before I came to the knowledge of Christ, by the grace of God, I was totally in the dark. I was almost like I was under a spell. If you go through scriptures, you will understand how many of us are still under the spell, under a veil. Our hearts, our minds are covered, they are closed by a veil, according to scriptures. And for many of us to actually come out of that veil, we are put in spots that were unfavorable. We are forced to actually need God. We are forced to truly need God. And then our need for God made us to call on God with our hearts, with all our soul. And because God actually saw that we needed His help, then He came through for us. He turned up for us. He saved us and called us out of the suffering, called us out of bondage. What about people who are not in bondage? What about people who are not, they are comfortable? How are they supposed to need God? They cannot need God. It's not possible. All they are about is comfort. All they are about is enjoyment of life. And this is exactly what the devil wants, for you to enjoy your life. At least for you to think that you are enjoying your life. And he wants you to believe that it is how things are supposed to be. It is the plan of God for you to start and then just end like that. No, that is not what God wants. That is not the desire of God. God wants you to know Him. He wants you to be one with Him so that you can continue to exist. He wants you to be an extension of Him, and by so doing, continue to exist, because God exists for life. In fact, that is your makeup. That is how you are created. You are created in the likeness of God. God said, let us create man in our image and after our likeness. What is one of the likeness of God that you took upon yourself? It is that God is eternal. And after He created you and gave you His spirit, you also became eternal. You became a living soul and also became eternal, just like God. Death, according to God, is not that you just black out. No. Because you are one with God, you continue to exist. But death now is separation from Him. It takes His spirit from you. Your soul continues to exist. Your soul is what takes the likeness of God. God takes back His spirit from you. The flesh dies and it goes back to the earth, to the dust that it came from. What about your soul? If you are not one with God, if you do not have a relationship with God, if you do not know God, if you are not with the knowledge of God, what happens to your soul? Right? Your soul is separate from God because you had the time to come to God. People call you to give your life to Christ. God calls you through people. God calls you to take the chance and let curiosity drive you into seeking God and knowing God for yourself. God is real. God came through for me. He revealed Himself to me. And today I am free. I know that I am saved and I have peace, even though I do not have everything that I need. Right? I'm actually in the middle of a storm, yet I have this peace that surpasses all knowledge. I have this peace that is not normal. I'm not supposed to be so calm. I'm not supposed to feel so peaceful in the storm that I am in. No, I'm not. But I am, because I know that God is with me. God is by my side. All right. And you can also feel this kind of peace too. Yes, it's not only about money. No, there's true peace in being with God, in being one with God. I hope this blesses someone. Stay safe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.